All right, here we go. Hey, Parkville is celebrating Bourbon Heritage Month with a tasting event, Bourbon in the Park. And joining us with a couple of things that attendees can expect to see is Chef Andrew Longrist from Acre Restaurant in Parkville and Erica Schulte from Rose Productions and Bourbon in the Park. Good morning and welcome to both of you. Andrew, Erica, great to see both of you guys here. Let's start with you, Chef. How do you think bourbon complements other foods?
Bourbon can go with a wide array of different foods. Traditionally, you want something that's a little bit more richer in fat or something that's a little spicy.
Yeah.
That really complements the rye composition of the bourbon as well.
Wow. And so at this event here, Bourbon in the Park, Erica, what can people expect when they come out?
Yep. So we're going to be at English Landing Park, which is a beautiful park in downtown Parkville. So the atmosphere and experience will be outdoors, which is really nice in late September. So we're super excited about that. And people will be able to kind of just go at their own leisurely pace and kind of stroll around the park and try all of these different beautiful bourbons from all of these producers that we have. We obviously have all of the great, Midwestern focused food that will be paired very well from Chef Andrew. We have some hand-rolled cigars that will be happening as well, and live music. And we have a little bit of ice cream with a bourbon affogato that we'll be doing with High Hopes ice cream. So we're super excited. A lot of very fun little experiences that will be memorable for sure.
Can we talk a little bourbon with you?
Sure, yes, yeah.
We just had a shot of the bourbon that you brought here,
Yeah.
from Holiday Liquors.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about their bourbon. I've had it before, and it's pretty tasty.
Yes, yeah. So my good friends up in Weston, Missouri at Holiday Distilling, they've been around obviously a very, very long time here in the state of Missouri. And so they're our presenting sponsor. We're super excited to partner with them. This bottle over here is their soft red wheat bourbon. So it's a higher wheated bourbon. So a little bit softer, kind of rounded palate, but still has those true, vanilla and oak flavors. A little bit, stronger, but sippable. We're really excited to have them.
Bourbon. Somebody told me a while ago that if you can't call something bourbon unless it comes from Kentucky. That's a myth, right?
That is a myth, yes.
Okay.
Yep, that is a myth.
Set the record straight, Erica.
Yep, so bourbon, straight bourbon whiskey, has to be made from at least 51% corn in the mash bill. It also has to use American oak. And so it's actually pretty cool. We have Independent Stave Company here in the state of Missouri, and a lot of people don't actually know that almost all of the American oak for all of these barrels for whiskey and wine producers actually comes from the Ozark Nation in the state of Missouri. So that is really something that's special that I think a lot of bourbon drinkers don't know that we really want to highlight at this event. Just with all of the agricultural makers for bourbon here from Missouri and from the Midwest as a region.
Oh. Hey, well, thanks for the just setting the record straight.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. Chef, tell us what you've got here and what can people expect when they come out to Bourbon in the Park?
We have a wide array of different foods, all focused on corn. Since bourbon, the predominant ingredient is corn, we're going to focus on that as well. So this one we've taken and we've charred some corn, slightly pickled it, and made more of like a relish. It's called a chow chow. It's a very southern thing.
It's called chow chow?
Chow chow. That is
Okay.
correct. It's with cabbage, corn, all different vegetables into it, and it's preserved kind of like a southern jardinara, essentially. A little spice into that.
Okay.
And we've taken a little bit of pork. We've ground that and made an andouille sausage and smoked that over 100% white oak, which actually is the offshoots from the stave makers down in the Ozarks. We get all of the offshoots off that to use in our grill.
It's all coming together, I'm telling you.
Full circle.
So
That's awesome.
absolutely. So a little bit spice, a little bit of more acidity onto that to cut the heat onto our final dish.
All right. Where can people get tickets?
So they can buy the tickets on Eventbrite. You can just search Bourbon in the Park and it's right there. We have general admission tickets. The more the merrier. Come have a great time.
All right, don't forget, light up a cigar while you're there, too. There's all the information on your screen right there. Chef, great to see you, as
Thank you so
always.
much.
Erica, thank you
Yes.
so much for coming on
Yeah.
with us this morning and coming up. What is